Greetings and welcome to Unity of Santa Barbara for our Christmas Eve candlelight service. And we welcome all of you virtually all over the world, and we welcome those of you outside. If you want to wave, we have a little camera out there. There's a few people braving the beauty of Santa Barbara. It does get a little chilly. Hi, everybody. Yes, and so we have heaters, and they're being very brave out there, and it's a wonderful time to get together wherever you are. And gosh, Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad, Meli Kaliki Maka. And whatever language that you celebrate in, this is a time of a celebration of a man that was born 2,000 years ago, plus his teachings, and that we are still talking about and celebrating these beautiful teachings that were not only in Jesus and that Jesus taught, but are in each and every one of us. So this celebration is truly Christ born is as you. Christ is born in me. Let us say that together. Christ is born in me. And one of the wonderful traditions that we have at this time of year is singing. So we're going to get on our merry. We're going to sing Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly. That's my sister Holly's favorite song, of course. And also it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So I invite you to see the lyrics at home. Just move around and dance outside. Please keep on your mask. And we are being musically supported this evening by Noreen Brocky, Renee Martinez, Randy Tico, and the beautiful, wonderful vocalists Prissy Barber and Kenneth Perrin. So let us begin with song.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, la 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 la.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight you'll see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and a go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight we'll see is the holly that will be on your own front door. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight you'll see is the holly that will be on your own front door. On your own front door.
Beautiful, beautiful. I could hear you all out there. That was pretty good, but I must admit, Prissy, it's so beautiful. Thank you, Kenneth. So this is a time of light, of that light within you, of that experience of living these principles that Jesus taught that are now principles of a life that is well lived. And Advent, the season of Advent, we talk about on the 4 Sundays, the 4 aspects of you as a person, those aspects that you can find as you find yourself in a place of noticing them and acting upon them and living them. So the first Sunday, we talked about hope and faith. And the second of the Advent Sundays, we discussed peace. And then we looked at love. And then last Sunday, we allowed joy to be our conversation. And we asked you to look at what surprises you and what inspires you. And then tonight, we are lighting the Christ candle and the idea of being the light of the world. And we can put our hands on our hearts and say, I am the light of the world. Let us say that together. I am the light of the world. And you can, at any time, when you want to think of who am I and how do I express in the world, that idea of light, of this beautiful candlelight. And you know, if you look at a candle, you can feel that sense of peace, of not being able to control what it's doing. It's just, there's a beingness to candlelight. So we are today looking at our Daily Word. The Daily Word's been a magazine that's been in Unity since the beginning. And it is a daily reading, and it always is so valuable and connects our hearts together. So it says, I welcome the holy birth within me. This Christmas Eve, I think of Mary and Joseph and how their journey of faith led them to the humble birth of Jesus in a stable. With love in their hearts and peaceful stillness all around, they brought the holy child into the world. As they laid him in the manger, their joy was complete. I carry this story with me as a reminder that when my plans go awry, have your plans gone awry a little this year, like every plan you ever had? I can demonstrate the faith to follow an unfamiliar route, the peace to trust the divine within me, and the love to know that I am never alone. With joy, I welcome the birth of the Christ, commemorated in the birth of Jesus more than 2,000 years ago. The divine light shines steady and bright, and the Christmas story reminds me that the divine is forever being born. And we are going to affirm a statement from our Advent book as we recognize that divinity that is always alive. And so, Penny, if you'll put up that affirmation, here it goes. With anticipation, I allow Spirit to reveal my unique gifts and the ways I can share them with the world. We can say that again. With anticipation, I allow Spirit to reveal my unique gifts and the ways I can share them with the world. So we are going to, once again, have these two incredible singers sing for us using their unique gifts, which not only blesses the world, will really bless you.
The mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas. Fireside is blazing bright, we're caroling through the night. Special Christmas for me, yeah. Presents and cards are here, my world is filled with cheering you this Christmas. And as I look around, your eyes outshine the town, they do. This Christmas, fireside is blazing bright, we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah. Shake a hand, yeah. Hang on the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much it's gonna be together this Christmas. Fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah. Oh, Merry Christmas. Shake a hand, shake a hand, shake a hand, yeah. Ooh, Merry Christmas.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to the blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm a storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Oh, Mary, did you know? Oh, Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the dead will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy was heaven's perfect lamb? And the sleeping child you're holding is the great I am.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh. Yeah, that last line is always my favorite, that your baby boy is the great I am. That is our Christmas opportunity, is to recognize that what Jesus is and what Jesus brought is also how you express when you use the I am. It's these qualities of peace and love and joy and hope. And this has been, as we continue to say, a very strange year, a very different year. I'm sitting down there and I'm looking at these beautiful singers singing in plexiglass, what do we call them, stalls? Somebody thought they were going to wear their shower cap in there at one point. So, and I want to thank Sven and Gary for putting these together, because it's quite a different year. We are having to think of everything in a different way, and the holidays have been just like that. So the whole point of the holiday is that we are given a place to have comfort, a place to have hope, a place to recognize that this year will be different for so many people. This year has been extraordinary. I know this time last year, I had no idea we would all be here with masks on, right? None of us did. And something's happened since March. It's been a very, very strange thing. I think that we've all had to get into a place of being so uncomfortable and frustrated and sort of, in most cases, what do I do next? I have no idea. Who is the I am? I don't know. The I am used to own a restaurant, and now it's closed. The I am used to be a minister of a church, and now there's nobody here. The musicians here. Everybody's life has just turned upside down. But what I recognize is that this is what we talk about with Christ consciousness. This is what Christmas Eve and Christmas is all about. It's the Mass is the celebration of the Christ consciousness. And did that go away because of a pandemic? No. Did it go away with any challenge any of us have ever had? No. In fact, strangely enough, it's happened in my life, and I've heard of a few other people. It's those times when you get to the end of the rope that you look around and maybe notice something you hadn't seen before. That strawberry on that tree, or that flower that bloomed, or in your pet's face, and you see that there's still life happening. And so these qualities are ones that we get to live. And that is the trickiest part. This is what we teach at Unity. Unity, I wanted to say, this is we call it a positive path for spiritual living. And Unity of Santa Barbara is a transformational spiritual center where we inspire others to be who they are, and everyone is welcome as they are. But then when you get here and you start to learn these principles, I have the opportunity to feel free. In every time, no pandemic, there's a part of me that gets to see something bigger. And so what I have seen that has happened has been a real sense of awakening this year more than any other. I think we have come to discover what's important to us in ways that we didn't before, when everything was what we would call normal. I have to tell a silly story before I get into something a little more, true. So we know that we learn a lot of things here at Unity, at New Thought Centers, a lot of inspirational things, and then we hit the parking lot and we go out into the world. And I always, as a minister, when I'm at the grocery store and I'm in the line with under 10 items and I have 6 and somebody in front of me has 20, I'm always thinking, oh, Heidi, see, somebody from Unity could be here. So just keep it calm, try to practice this peace and love and all of these things. So let me tell you about a lady that was driving along, and she saw the light turn yellow. And what do we do when the light turns yellow? You stop. Yeah, all of us do that, right? Like Russ, he's being very honest over here, maybe not. But this woman was doing the Christmas rush, zipping around and making it all about all the things she could accomplish. And so the light turned yellow, and she thought, surely this guy's going to go, but he didn't. And he stopped. And she stopped. But then she became very angry, and she started yelling all kinds of obscenities, and her hand was going out the window with all kinds of sign language, and she was honking. And so there happened to be a policeman behind her. And so he came around to her car and he said, ma'am, I'm going to need to take you in. And she said, what? And he takes her out of the car and he handcuffs her and he takes her to jail and he puts her in the cell for about an hour. And finally he says, you can come on out. And she finds her personal effects. And she said, what happened? And he said, well, I apologize, but let me tell you what happened. I pulled up behind you and I saw your license plate said, let peace begin with me. And then I saw, follow me to Sunday school. And then I saw coexist. And then I saw, I believe in peace. And he said, so with all your hollering and all this foul language that was coming out, I assumed you'd stolen the car. I can hear them laughing out there. Yeah, right? But we wonder in our lives if we are in some ways, forgetting that when we're inconvenienced in life, what starts to happen? And I'd like, again, the process is not beating yourself up, it's just noticing. I sort of lost it. I sort of forgot the great I am. I forgot who I am. So what came to me today as I was considering what I wanted to say on Christmas Eve is that I believe we have all become activists. And what I want to say about that is that the Spirit of God, the Christ consciousness is a movement. It is a in and out, it's an every second thing. So it has to stay active. So I would like to know, and I know it is true, I do know, that we've all become more of an activist in love. It could be love. It could be healing. It could be self-care. I know people that have not left their house since March because they're taking care of themselves. It could be in putting a choir concert together for you two. I could be an activist in knowing that we can create things that we haven't before. And it is not, I will tell you, had we had the regular, life and everyone came in and we did our own thing, we would not have grown in this way. Now, I'm not saying this has been, joyful in many cases, and people have lost their lives, and people have lost their jobs, and it's been so challenging. But I also know that this activism, it might have been this year with all the different things. You might have become much more interested in human rights. I had my first peaceful protest this year in Wilton Manors in Florida, because after George Floyd's death, and so on, these horrific things that then woke us up at a different level. And I'd like you to reflect this Christmas Eve about where is the activeness going on inside of you? What is the activist? Meaning, what are you really, what's opened up inside of you and you've become more passionate about? Because you have. And then of all things this year, this perfection that comes from the imperfection, we ended up on Monday with two planets, the Jupiter and Saturn crossing one another, and it hasn't happened for 800 years. And it was called the Christmas star. And it was on the solstice, on the 21st. So the craziness of this year and the perfection of this year. And it reminds me of the life that we live that is not planned as much. I have been called a control freak. It's just hard to believe. But so many things don't work out like I want them to at all. And then some things work out, and I'm just amazed at the people that I'll meet through my dog walking near another dog and all of these things that happen in life. And it's through our consciousness, it's that Christ light, the Spirit of God that is the connector. So what is active in your life more right now? And notice it and live it. And through these unity teachings and being part of this community, it will become much and much more clear to you how you can live this passion that is within you. So we're going to tell the story, the traditional story of Jesus' birth. I'd like you to recognize at Unity, we talk about the symbolism in all of these stories. So I'd like you to, as I'm reading this story, to think of the feminine qualities in you that were in Mary, that accepted the blessing of birthing this consciousness, and that we are all birthing consciousness, and the male aspects that represented by Joseph that supported this journey and didn't just was the support person. And it'll go on and on with the angels, the messengers that are, you're a messenger and others are messengers in your life. And finally, as the birth happens, the wisdom, the wise men coming, and all of the celebration and the light in the east, which is really all about the intuition. So we'll be reading the story. There's verses of hymns, of Christmas carols, hymns, and intermixed. So you will see the lyrics, and I'd like you to sing along as we go through this story that is Jesus' story and is your story. So the story I'm about to share is one that has been told for centuries. It is a story of ageless beauty and wisdom. It holds an important truth for each and every one of us. On the surface, it's the story of a young woman called by God to bring forth a great miracle, the birth of a baby named Jesus. At a deeper level, it is the story of the birth of Christ consciousness within each of us. It symbolizes the birth, the awareness, and the recognition of our own spiritual nature, our divinity, and the awakening to this truth. And we're now going to sing together the first verse of O Come, Emmanuel.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
A reading from the Gospel of Luke. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent by God to the town of Galilee called Nazareth, to a young woman engaged to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. The young woman's name was Mary. And the angel said, Mary, you are blessed. The Lord is with you. And she was puzzled by the angel's words and wondered what sort of greeting this might be. The angel said, do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God, and you will bear a son and name him Jesus. He will be great, and he will be the Son of the Highest, and his kingdom there will be no end. Then Mary said, here I am, Lord, let it be done unto me according to your word. And the angel departed. Months went by, and a decree went out from Emperor Augustus that said every man must go to the city of his birth and register. So Joseph and Mary traveled to Bethlehem, the city where Jesus was born. When they got there, exhausted after their long journey, they saw a crowded city. And we'll now sing one verse of O Little Town of Bethlehem.
O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie above thy deep and dreamless sleep. The silent stars go by, yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight.
They tried to get a room at the inn. They were told there was none. Every corner was taken. But Mary and Joseph found a place to stay in a stable. While they were there, the time came for Mary to deliver her child. And she gave birth to her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger. And we'll sing the first verse of What Child Is This? that region, there were shepherds living in the fields, keeping watch over the flock by night. Then an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone round them, and they were so afraid. And we're going to sing one verse of the first Noel.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was too certain for shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
And the angel said to them, "Fear not." If you'll notice, the most important thing written, or often written in the Bible, is fear not. So, a great message for us. It says, "I bring you tidings of great joy. Unto you is born this day a Savior, Christ the Lord. This will be a sign for you. You will find a child wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger." And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace among men and women." I added that part. So now we are going to sing the third verse of Angels We Have Heard on High.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
I am hearing angels right now. I tell you, this is so beautiful, you too. So when the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let us hurry to Bethlehem and see this thing that has taken place." They found the baby and knelt reverently before him. Wise men far to the east saw a brilliant star in the night sky. They knew this must be the star that the prophets had said would shine when the new king was born. And so they followed it to Jerusalem. In Jerusalem, they asked, "Where is he that is born King of the Jews? We have come to worship him." So we're going to sing the first verse of We Three Kings.
We three kings of Orient art, bearing gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
King Herod had heard of these happenings, and he called in his chief priests and demanded to know where the child was. They told him, "The prophets say in Bethlehem of Judea." Herod told the wise men, "Go search for the child, and when you have found him, let me know so I can come and worship him also." But Herod was not interested in worship. He had other plans for this child who might become king and threaten his power. The wise men followed the star, found the child, and rejoiced. they fell on their knees and gave him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And just to let you know, the gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh remind us or are symbols of the beauty and the joy and the sanctity of your own life, of divine awakening. So we're going to sing together the refrain of "O Come, All Ye Faithful." So I know your heart is full of hope and of love and of peace and of joy just in singing these beautiful songs and hearing this wonderful story. And it was a holy, holy night. So let us relax and let in the joy of the holiness as Kenneth sings, "O Holy Night."
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt his worth. A thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Led by the light of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. So led by light of a star sweetly gleaming, here came the wise men from the Orient land. The King of Kings lay thus in lowly manger, in all our trials, born to be our friend. He knows our need, to our weakness is no strength. Behold your King, behold him lowly bent. Behold
Thank you so much, Kenny. That was absolutely beautiful. And what a beautiful evening we have been having so far. We're so grateful for all of the love and all of the joy and all of the peace and all of the presence of the Christ Spirit in each one of us tonight. And I can take this off, I guess. Okay, that would be good. So we affirm at Unity of Santa Barbara that we have so much gratitude for the abundant prosperity that continuously supports our vibrant spiritual center and for the love-filled blessings that we joyfully share with the world. What a wonderful affirmation that is. So we welcome all of the support, all of the love, all the gifts that you share with us. As we give, we receive, and it's a wonderful circle of abundance and prosperity. For those of you who would like to support our ministry with your financial gifts, we do have a number of ways that you can do that. If you're watching this evening on Facebook, you can find the donate button, and that will take you to the Givelify app. You can also do that directly with Givelify, and there's a picture of that. You can download that onto your phone or onto your PC and give directly through the Givelify app. You can also do a donation by going to santabarbaraunity.org. Click on the donate button there, and again, that will take you to Givelify. You just select the amount that you would like to give. So we are so blessed by all of the ways that we receive the gifts that you send to us with your love. And we would like to bless the gifts that are already moving toward us. And we do that by saying these words together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I share. Let's sing this together. I am so blessed.
I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? Where is the laughter you used to bring me? Why can't I hear music play? My world is changing. I'm rearranging. Does that mean Christmas changes too? Where are you, Christmas? Do you remember the one you used to know? I'm not the same one If there is love in your heart and your mind, you will feel like Christmas all the time. Oh, I feel you, Christmas. I know I found you. You never fade away. Oh, the joy of Christmas stays here inside us, fills each and every heart with love. Where are you, Christmas? Fill your heart with love.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, your audience. Oh boy, all right. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. So Christmas is right here and right now, and we're going to make that an outer symbol to teach and let us remember that this light is within that we talk about. And so I'm going to light this candle, and then I'll be lighting Russ's candle, and then we'll be going outside. Do you two have a candle? We need to get you all a candle, for heaven's sakes. I know you're going to be singing. It's tricky to hold a candle.
okay.
We'll get you later, though.
I have a candle in my heart.
Okay. That's good. All right. So I'll be lighting my candle, and then, might as well. We'll come back in and give you all a candle. All right. So mainly, the idea is that we're going to light this from the Christ candle that is here, and then I'll light Russ's candle, and we'll go out. The instructions are these. They're pretty simple. If your candle is lit, make sure it's vertical, and when you're lighting the candle from the person, then that will be the horizontal candle. If you're home, find a candle to light, and if you've got a few people with you, let's get a few candles going. And the fire extinguisher needs to be close by, right? Because some of you are very bright lights. So I will light this, and then we're going to be there. Kenneth and Prissy will be singing "Go Light Your World." All right. So I'm going to light this, and everyone eventually. All you guys need candles too. All right. So light your candle, and we'll be going outside.
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes his home.
Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world.
Frustrated brother, see how he's tried to light his own candle some other way. See now your sister, she's been robbed and lied to, still makes a candle without a flame.
Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the lonely, the tired and worn. Hold out your candle
Hear me? Am I on? All right. So I'd like you to, we're going to now sing Silent Night. I want you to think about the stillness of that night and how we are recreating it here tonight. If you can raise your candle as we're singing Silent Night, and just allow yourself to look at that flame and recognize the light that's within. And we'll have the camera on outside, so for you at home, just recognize this community is your community. We are a global community of peace and love. Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds wail, hark the sound, young virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, Christ the Savior is born, Christ the Savior is
Isn't it nice how your light makes the world brighter? Yes. It's so beautiful. And just keep that light going, right? It comes from the passion inside of you. This is really tricky, a microphone and a mask. So, but the idea is, but I can do it because I'm the light of the world, right? Yes, I am the light of the world. Let us say this together. I am the light of the world. Yes, it's the great I am that is manifesting as you. It will never, cannot be done by anybody but you. So allow that place in your heart to open, that divinity, that clarity, that Christ consciousness, and know that Jesus asked us and said, these and greater things shall you do. So let us be the hands and the hearts, the feet and the eyes of Christ consciousness in the world. And so as we hold this, let's put our hands on our heart and say, Christ is born as me. Let's say it together. Christ is born as me, and so it is. And so holding that light, you know it is alive in your heart and in your mind and in every cell of your body. We can blow our candles out, but just remember that the light is always burning and shining, yes, and not on your neighbor. Remember, you're the light of the world. You're nice and all. All right, you all have a seat, and we'll be right back with you. And thank you. Boy, that was a beautiful thank you. Did you get some of that? All right. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's right. You know what? Let me do it right now. They'll hear about it. Thank you. Okay, this is teamwork. There is also on your candle outside an affirmation. So do take that off. It might be a little mixed with wax right now, but it's still very, very important. So take that off, and you can read it now or take it with you as we celebrate this time of you. It's a perfect message just for you. I want to thank you all for tuning in online. I know it's sometimes difficult to get all those, mechanical pieces together and get everything, going as it should. I want to thank Penny and Spin, our AV group that has done the extraordinary tonight. I want to thank this wonderful musical team and Prissy and Kenneth and Randy and Renee and Noreen. Amazing, amazing. Thank you all for braving it out there. It turned out perfectly. It doesn't seem too cold. Of course, I'm in here, but it seems it's a very vibrant, amazing group out there. And I want to thank all of our volunteers. Sherry Nagel put all this together with Peggy and our wonderful volunteers, Diana and Ann and Grace and Jocelyn and Kathleen, Russ, our platform host tonight. And so it has been a huge labor of love, and I hope that you've been able to experience it virtually as well as the sweet souls out here. So just some upcoming things. This Sunday, we always have service at 10 o'clock at santabarbaraunity.org, also on Facebook, Unity of Santa Barbara, and on YouTube. And this Sunday, my dear friend from St. Petersburg, she's at First Unity Spiritual Campus, and it's Reverend Dr. Temple Hayes will be speaking. And so you can tune in, and it'll be wonderful. We are starting at 12 Powers, the 12 Days of Christmas. The 12 Powers are written up in our Advent book, and if you don't have one, we still have some, and it starts December 26th, and we'll have a noon meditation every day on Zoom. And if you go to santabarbaraunity.org, you can get the Zoom code and be with us. And so I'll be doing some. Russ is going to do one. He just found out. And so it'll be 12 days of Christmas with the 12 powers of man as unity has come together, and woman. All right, then next Thursday, same experience here. It's going to be our Burning Bowl. It's a wonderful way. You can start today writing down all of the heaviness you want to release. I release and I let go. I am free, I am unlimited. And we will be able to do that as a very symbolic and beautiful ritual next Thursday, 5 o'clock Pacific. And I believe that is our announcements. Do we have anything else back there, Penny? Oh, yes, sorry. Next Sunday, January 3rd, is our White Stone ceremony. And it will be, now that you burned all the heaviness, now we're going to write a white stone on the blank slate of the new year. I've kind of decided it's going to be 2021. Let's have some fun. Does it work? Yeah. Okay, all right. We can start with that anyway. All right, so thank you again for being part of this incredible time together. We've created something we've never created before because we are activists for creativity. And I'd like for you again to recognize what is active in your life, what is getting born, especially during this time when everything outer has shifted, but what is inner is being born every moment, every day, and that is Christ consciousness. So we're going to end tonight with a couple of more beautiful songs, and one we will sing Joy to the World, a verse, and then we will sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas. You all have an amazing holiday. Be very kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and watch that joy that comes no matter what's going on in the outside. The Christ light is on fire in you. Christ is born in you and as you, and so it is. Amen.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room.
And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Woo!
Nicely done, nicely done.